You made a comment before, and you said Tupac wasn't happy with the industry before he died. Go into detail about that.
Yeah, Pac wasn't happy with the industry as far as you know, like I said, he used to call it success. Instead of success, he called it success. You know, the music industry always been cutthroat. It's always one of them things that was cutthroat. The artists never really have, you know what I mean. They feel right. They full rights. You know what I mean. Pac always, you know, being his days on Interscope, he never really had. He never felt at home. You know what I mean. He never felt like he was getting his full due. So I don't think Pac probably really enjoyed the music industry or really felt at home until he went to Death Row. To be honest, you know what I mean. But before that, he was selling millions and millions of records, and you know, before he got, when people always talk about the money at Death Row, where's the money? What about all the hits that Pac put out before Death Row? You gotta remember, Pac was on Death Row for 13 months. He was on Interscope with them for years, selling millions. Where did that money go? You know what I mean? So, you know, I remember when Pac was in jail, he didn't really have a lot of money, but he's sitting in prison, but his record's selling millions, and he's sitting in prison. So he, you know, music put a distaste in his mouth. The industry, I mean, not the music, but the industry and the people involved, he didn't really care too much about them.
Right, I agree, man. Me Against the World went #1 on Billboard, and I think he did like 200K the first week, and he went platinum while Tupac was in prison. So Tupac definitely was doing numbers, man. So he definitely was owed money. And you also made a comment before, and you said Tupac, he was thinking about leaving rap alone and getting into politics. So that is true. Tupac was thinking about leaving rap alone, because I heard that rumor for years. I didn't know if it was true or not.
He said that I'm not. Maybe I can't say he was going to stop rap, but I remember he said he wanted to get into politics, and he was going to get into more acting. You know what I mean? So I think rap was going to be something like, you know, something he did on the side because he definitely mentioned politics, and I don't know exactly what he meant by that, but he was like, I want to get into politics. You know, and he definitely was going to start trying to do more movies, because Pop Passion was, you know, he used to write. Like how you had Will Smith that blew up, and you had Mark Wahlberg that blew up. Pac probably would have been the first one that took it on that, you know, the first artist from rap, gangster rap. I mean, because you know he had the skill in acting. You know what I mean? That was his passion.
Right, right. And he said that out of frustration with the industry at that point, right?
It could have been out of frustration. You know what I mean? Or it could have been growth. You know what I mean? Wanting to do something more, the way he wanted to go into politics. He probably would have felt like that's something more that he can do for the inner city. Because if you listen to some of these pop, like he had a tape where he had a recording that Monster Cody put out. I don't know if you ever heard this recording of a phone call with him and Monster Cody, and people know who Monster Cody is. You know what I mean? He's a, you know, legend from L.A.
Right.
And Monster Cody recording, Pac was talking about how he want to get all these rappers, and he want to go into the ghettos, and he want to try to go to drug dealers and say, from this time and this time, please let the kids play for free. I mean, at this time, play, no shooting, no selling drugs. So he wanted to get more involved in community activism. You know what I mean? So that's why I can see him saying he want to get into politics, because he wanted to do stuff that rap can entertain people. You know what I mean? Rap can only entertain people, but what's after entertainment? Pac wanted to be more hands-on. He wanted to really do like a physical change with the people and the ghettos and the communities. You know what I mean? He wanted to get Ice Cube, Tretch. I remember he said like the Loonies and all these people, and he wanted to go around the USA, the ghettos, and do free concerts for people. Like he wanted to be more involved in community. You know what I mean?